What if the secret to transforming not just metals but your very soul was hidden in the ancient practice of alchemy? This question has captivated thinkers for centuries, as alchemy is far more than the quest to turn lead into gold. At its heart, alchemy is a profound metaphor, a symbolic journey toward inner transformation and enlightenment. The origins of alchemy trace back thousands of years to ancient Egypt, China, and India, blending science, spirituality, and philosophy into a single, enigmatic practice. Alchemists weren't just primitive chemists, they were seekers of universal truths, unlocking the mysteries of life, the universe, and the human spirit. They saw the material world as a reflection of the spiritual, believing that by understanding one, you could master the other. This video delves into the true nature of alchemy, peeling back the layers of history and symbolism to reveal its relevance today. We'll explore how ancient texts like the Emerald Tablet laid the foundation for alchemical thought, and how these teachings influence modern philosophy and even psychology. More than a forgotten art, alchemy invites us to ask a deeper question. How can we transform our own lives? From overcoming inner limitations to discovering our higher purpose. The essence of alchemy teaches that the process of refinement applies not just to metals, but to our very souls. By the end of this journey, you'll see alchemy not as a relic of the past, but as a guide to personal and spiritual transformation. What secrets will you uncover? At the heart of alchemy lies the idea of transmutation, often symbolized by the transformation of base metals like lead into gold. While this goal captured the imagination of many, its deeper significance goes far beyond physical chemistry. In truth, the alchemist's laboratory was as much a metaphorical space as it was a physical one. Every process, symbol, and formula in alchemy represented an internal journey, a path of spiritual refinement and self-discovery. The term transmutation refers to change at its most fundamental level. In alchemical texts, the lead to gold metaphor is a reflection of humanity's ability to elevate its lower, base instincts, our fears, doubts, and imperfections, into something purer, more refined, and spiritually aligned. Lead, heavy and inert, represents the unrefined self, weighed down by material concerns and ego. Gold, by contrast, symbolizes enlightenment, perfection, and the divine within us. Ancient alchemists employed vivid symbols to illustrate this process. The blackening phase, nigredo, represented a period of chaos, destruction, and breaking down the old self. It was followed by albedo, or whitening, signifying purification and clarity. Finally, in the stage of rubedo, the reddening, gold emerged, marking the attainment of spiritual unity and wholeness. These stages were not merely steps in a chemical experiment, they were stages of personal growth and transformation. Perhaps the most famous alchemical text, the Emerald Tablet, encapsulates this idea with the phrase, "As above, so below, as within, so without." This line suggests that the transformations we seek in the external world must mirror the transformations we cultivate within ourselves. Alchemy is, at its core, the art of alignment, harmonizing the physical with the spiritual, the material with the divine. Carl Jung, the renowned psychologist, was one of the modern thinkers who uncovered the psychological significance of alchemical symbolism. He believed that alchemy served as a metaphor for the individuation process, the integration of the conscious and unconscious mind. To Jung, lead symbolized the shadow self, the parts of us that we suppress or ignore, while gold represented the realization of our fullest potential. The stages of alchemical transmutation, in Jung's view, paralleled the work we must do to confront, accept, and transform our inner struggles. Beyond psychology, alchemy's symbolism also resonates with spiritual traditions worldwide. The Buddhist journey toward enlightenment, for instance, mirrors the alchemical process of purification and transformation. Similarly, the concept of moksha in Hinduism, the liberation of the soul from the cycle of rebirth, echoes the alchemical pursuit of ultimate refinement and unity. Even in Western Christianity, the resurrection of Christ can be seen as an allegory for the final stage of transmutation, rebirth into a perfected divine state. Alchemy also holds lessons for navigating the challenges of modern life. Just as lead must endure fire to transform into gold, we too must face the fires of adversity to grow and evolve. Every setback, failure, or hardship can be seen as an opportunity for refinement. Through persistence, self-reflection, and the courage to confront our inner darkness, we can transmute our struggles into wisdom and strength. This symbolism of transmutation reminds us that change is not only possible, but necessary. It teaches that within the lead of our limitations lies the potential for gold, a higher version of ourselves waiting to emerge. By understanding and embracing this symbolic process, we can begin to see our challenges not as burdens, but as steps on the path to our own spiritual evolution. In the alchemical journey, transformation is never easy, but it is always worth pursuing. After all, the ultimate goal of transmutation isn't just to create gold, it's to uncover the gold that already exists within us. While the imagery of bubbling cauldrons and mysterious elixirs captivates the imagination, the true essence of alchemy lies in its application to the human soul. Inner alchemy is not about changing external substances, but about transforming the self, elevating the mind, heart, and spirit to a state of harmony and enlightenment. This journey to self-transformation invites us to look inward, to recognize our imperfections, and to refine them into the gold of a higher, more awakened self. At its core, inner alchemy is a metaphor for personal growth and spiritual evolution. The challenges and trials we face in life are akin to the alchemist's fire, burning away impurities to reveal our true essence. Just as metals undergo intense heat to be purified, humans must endure hardships and confront their deepest fears to grow. This process, often uncomfortable and humbling, is the cornerstone of transformation. The journey of inner alchemy begins with self-awareness. Ancient alchemists believed that before one could transmute base metals into gold, they needed to understand the properties and nature of the substance they were working with. Similarly, we must first confront the lead within ourselves, the fears, doubts, and limitations that weigh us down. This requires honesty, introspection, and a willingness to face the parts of ourselves we might prefer to ignore. Carl Jung's concept of the shadow self aligns closely with this stage of inner alchemy. The shadow represents the aspects of our personality that we suppress or deny, our insecurities, unresolved trauma, and repressed desires. Jung believed that true self-transformation requires acknowledging and integrating these hidden aspects rather than rejecting them. By shining a light on the shadow, we reclaim the energy and potential that lies within it, taking the first step toward wholeness. As we progress on this journey, the next phase of inner alchemy involves purification. In alchemical terms, this is the albedo stage, symbolized by the whitening of the substance. This stage is about clarity, letting go of what no longer serves us, and embracing a more authentic version of ourselves. Meditation, mindfulness, and self-reflection are powerful tools for this stage. By observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment, we begin to dissolve the ego's grip and create space for our true self to emerge. Spiritual practices such as yoga or prayer also play a crucial role in purification. These practices help align the mind and body, fostering a sense of inner peace and balance. Gratitude is another transformative practice that helps us shift our perspective, focusing on abundance rather than lack. By cultivating gratitude, we purify our emotional energy, raising our vibrational frequency and bringing us closer to the golden state of spiritual alignment. The final stage of inner alchemy, often referred to as rubedo or reddening, represents integration and transformation. At this point, the fragmented aspects of the self are unified, and we achieve a state of inner harmony. This stage is not about perfection, but about embracing our imperfections as part of a larger, divine whole. The golden self is not free from flaws, but rather understands and accepts them as integral to the human experience. The teachings of the Taoist tradition offer profound insights into this stage of alchemy. Taoism emphasizes the balance of opposites, the yin and yang, within each of us. By embracing both light and shadow, joy and sorrow, strength and vulnerability, we align with the natural flow of the universe. This balance is the key to unlocking the full potential of our inner alchemy. Inner alchemy also teaches us the power of intention and focus. Just as an alchemist's success depends on their ability to maintain concentration and discipline, our transformation requires consistent effort and unwavering commitment. Visualization, affirmations, and goal setting are modern tools that reflect the ancient alchemical principles of focused intention. When we direct our energy toward positive change, we set in motion the forces of transformation within ourselves. Perhaps the most profound lesson of inner alchemy is the realization that the gold we seek is not something external. It has always been within us. The journey is not about becoming something new, but about remembering and reclaiming who we truly are. By embracing the process of inner alchemy, we unlock the hidden potential within ourselves, discovering a state of being that is both authentic and transcendent. The journey of inner alchemy is deeply personal, yet universally resonant. It reminds us that transformation is a lifelong process, requiring patience, courage, and a deep trust in the unfolding of life. Just as the alchemists tirelessly worked to refine base metals, we too must commit to the ongoing work of refining our hearts and minds. In doing so, we not only transform ourselves, but also contribute to the collective evolution of humanity, spreading the light of our inner gold into the world. Alchemy's allure lies not only in its enigmatic symbols and ancient rituals, but also in its profound spiritual insights. Beyond the laboratory experiments and mystical texts, alchemy offers timeless wisdom that transcends the ages. This wisdom, often referred to as spiritual gold, is the treasure alchemists sought, a state of enlightenment, harmony, and inner fulfillment. The true alchemist wasn't merely concerned with turning lead into gold, but with applying the principles of transformation to the soul, unlocking profound truths about life, purpose, and the universe. One of the most enduring lessons from alchemy is the principle of transformation. At its core, alchemy teaches us that change is not only inevitable, but also necessary for growth. The process of turning base metals into gold mirrors the transformation of the self. In our daily lives, this means embracing challenges and hardships as opportunities for growth and refinement. Alchemy reminds us that life's difficulties, the fires we endure, are not obstacles but tools for shaping our character. Just as impurities are burned away in the crucible, so too are our fears, doubts, and limitations melted down to reveal our true essence. This process requires patience and persistence. The alchemist's work was slow and meticulous, often spanning years of effort with no guarantee of success. Similarly, spiritual growth is not instantaneous. It demands a commitment to self-reflection, learning, and continuous improvement. The spiritual gold we seek is not a sudden revelation, but a gradual unfolding of understanding and clarity. In a world obsessed with instant gratification, alchemy's emphasis on patience is a powerful reminder to trust the process and honor the journey. Another profound teaching from alchemy is the interconnectedness of all things. The alchemical maxim, as above, so below, as within, so without, encapsulates this idea. It suggests that the microcosm reflects the macrocosm, and vice versa. This principle encourages us to look inward to understand the outer world, and to recognize the divine within ourselves. By acknowledging this connection, we begin to see life not as a series of isolated events, but as a harmonious whole, where every experience, relationship, and challenge has a purpose. The alchemist's pursuit of balance is another source of practical wisdom. In their work, alchemists sought to harmonize opposites: fire and water, spirit and matter, light and dark. This balance is essential not only in the laboratory, but also in life. Alchemy teaches us that true transformation requires integrating all aspects of ourselves, even the ones we might consider undesirable. By embracing both our strengths and weaknesses, joys and sorrows, we achieve a sense of wholeness. This idea resonates deeply with modern practices like mindfulness and meditation. These practices encourage us to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, creating space for balance and harmony. When we accept ourselves fully, we tap into the alchemical power of transformation, turning the lead of self-doubt and fear into the gold of self-acceptance and inner peace. Alchemy also offers practical tools for navigating life's challenges. Visualization, for instance, is a modern expression of an ancient alchemical practice. Alchemists often use symbols and images to represent their goals, focusing their energy and intention on the desired outcome. Today, we can use visualization to clarify our aspirations, cultivate a positive mindset, and align our actions with our goals. By imagining ourselves as already possessing the qualities or circumstances we desire, we activate the creative forces within us, setting the stage for transformation. Another practical application of alchemical wisdom is the practice of gratitude. Gratitude transforms our perspective, helping us see abundance where we once saw lack. This shift in mindset is akin to the alchemical process of transmutation, where we turn the lead of dissatisfaction into the gold of contentment. By cultivating gratitude for both the joys and challenges of life, we align ourselves with the higher frequencies of love, acceptance, and abundance. Alchemy also teaches us the power of intention. The alchemist's success depended on their ability to remain focused and disciplined, channeling their energy toward a single purpose. In our lives, setting clear intentions allows us to direct our thoughts and actions toward meaningful goals. Whether through affirmations, journaling, or setting daily priorities, intention setting is a powerful tool for personal and spiritual growth. Perhaps the most profound wisdom of alchemy is the realization that the gold we seek is already within us. The journey of transformation is not about acquiring something external, but about uncovering the treasure that has always been there. This truth is a reminder that we are inherently whole, valuable, and divine. The work of alchemy is not about becoming someone else, but about becoming more fully ourselves. In embracing the principles of alchemy, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation. This journey is not a destination, but a way of being, a commitment to growth, balance, and harmony. As we apply the wisdom of alchemy to our lives, we become modern-day alchemists, turning the base elements of our experiences into the spiritual gold of wisdom, joy, and enlightenment. Alchemy, at its heart, is not just an ancient science but a timeless journey, a reminder that transformation begins within. The alchemists of old sought to turn lead into gold, yet their deeper quest was one of self-mastery, unlocking the spiritual treasures hidden within the soul. Their pursuit is an invitation for us all to become our own alchemists, embracing life's challenges and triumphs as catalysts for growth. To practice alchemy today is to see every experience, whether joyful or painful, as an opportunity to refine ourselves. It is about embracing balance, uncovering hidden truths, and aligning with the universal rhythm of transformation. Remember, the gold you seek is already within you, waiting to be uncovered through patience, reflection, and intentional living. As you step forward, carry this wisdom, the power to transmute. Your life rests in your hands, guided by the eternal principles of alchemy.